moment you've all been waiting for.
I just felt the need to let that one play. Good lord.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So many fucking sounds. Holy fuck. I know,
Deborah
right?
Denver subscribed to
Jesus
your channel for
Christ.
8 months.
It's just, oh, we got a train. We got a, how'd y'all start a hype train freaking 3 minutes in? We done? Nope, there's another one. All kind of sounds going off. Holy shit, resubs. Yeah, this is what happens when you stream twice a month. Everybody's resubs all hit at once, and they all blow them off right at the beginning of the stream.
Dark Wolf Dad _gaming subscribed to your channel for 21 months.
My god, now fucking Intense is hitting all the buttons. Alright, what happened? What happened? We had a resub from
Hello,
Dipper
motherfucker.
with a bunch of cows. We had a resub from Dark Wolf, 21 months. He just says booger. Hi, Dark Wolf. Good lord, I can't tell what the hell's going on. There's things flying by so goddamn fast. Jenny's here. Hi, Jenny. Jenny with 50 bits for some random reason. We don't really know why, but thank you. So did I. Now what's playing? Jenny with a resub? For 23 months. We're getting there. We're getting to the end of this. Good lord, we hit a level 1 hype train. Yeehaw.
Lady Mara Jade 13
Now we're
subscribed to your
applauding.
channel for 23 months.
I'm just gonna sit here and let all the sounds play. Intense is farting. Dan's sending 50 bits. Denver's sending 100 bits. Guys, stop sending bits. We stream like twice a month. It's not worth sending bits. It's not even worth sending the subs, but thank you. Holy shit. Pedro appreciates you. I love how that shows up on both screens. That's interesting. Alright, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. There's bananas, there's buttons being pressed, there's a hype train going on. We're at level 2. The stream hasn't even started. I haven't even said hello yet. Can we start over again? Hello, guys. Hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. I woke up this morning and decided I wanted to drive a truck. And I was like, do I want to drive a Euro truck? Do I want to drive an American truck? I decided on an American truck because I haven't played this game in a while. I don't play it that often anymore, so. Now we got dancing squirrels. The freaking the alerts are overlapping one another. We got bananas, we got dancing squirrels, all happening at once. Are you people having fun? Nobody's chatting. Everybody's just sending shit. I see bits, I see redeems. Dan says so do I, but I don't know what he's responding to. I at least waited until the intro song ended. Yeah, I'll give you guys that. You did wait until the intro song ended. And then as soon as it ended, everybody blew up everything. Fuck you. Fuck you too, I guess. We got Tom coming in with the hydrate. I don't know who I am. Lord. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in, Redbeard. Shadow did say hello. Clear back at the beginning of the screen. It got buried, so hello, Shadow. Or actually, he said afternoon co-captain. I forgot. We are the co-captain. I'm here on my Wi-Fi on my laptop. That's damn. Alright, I'm going to switch screens here. We're going to start some music, and we're going to attempt to drive a truck. We're going to start some music. I don't know if any of this shit's working. It made me, like, when I started up my streaming software, it made me relog into a bunch of things, and half of it didn't work, and I think I got it all fixed. This is what happens when you don't use it. It's been off for, like, weeks. Redbeard coming in with the resub. Thank you very much, guys, Mr. Redbeard. That's like, what, 5 resubs in one stream already?
Subscribed to your channel for 5 months.
Intense dude with the 30 stream streak. My god, that's like 6 months of streaking. 30 streams. That's at least 6 months. That might be closer to a year. Good job, dude. Good job. All right, let's find a job. Nope, that's the wrong button. Good lord, I don't remember how to play this game either. Jobs, freight market. Where do we want to go, guys? Where do we want to go? We are currently in Gillette, Wyoming. Kind of want to go west-ish. How about Butt? I want to go to take some raw milk over to Butt. Take us into Montana, get us kind of cruising west a little bit. I'm not real sure what else there might be. I'm on the wrong spot now. Oklahoma, we don't want to go there. We can take some pigs, but that's kind of north. How's your morning going? Please tell us everything you did so far. I woke up. I
Get on with it. Turn right. Go straight.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Go straight.
Hello, motherfucker.
Turn right.
Yeah, fuck you, Intense. Are you starting to understand why people do this to you all the time now? Like, it just makes sense. Redbeard with a 20 stream watch streak. Thank you very much, sir. Death Chaser, welcome in. Sorry, I was muted when you came in, but... Hi! Oh my god. I really forgot how to drive. Like... I'm just hitting everything. This is gonna be a very bad day. I'm used to the tiny little Euro trucks. I've been playing that game more often than this. Hopefully my load's still here. That was kind of a long drive.
Finally, we are here.
Makes sense, but also fuck you. This was the load we wanted. Yeah, take job. Okay. It is... Looks like past this building to the right.
Hello, motherfucker.
Skyborts! What's up, buddy? Welcome in. How was your 4th? I mean, it was just any other day, like any other day, other than Sounded like the neighborhood was going to explode towards the end, but other than that, I just kind of chilled at home. Didn't really do much of nothing. You guys will learn I am not big on celebrating the holidays and things. I'd much rather just not. I'm perfectly content sitting in my house, not having to go places, not having to talk to people or pretend like I give a shit about things.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, shut up, stop talking to us. Well, I mean, talking to you is different. I don't know why. Probably because you're on the other side of a screen and I can't actually see you.
Turn left.
And if I decide I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to make up some excuse to leave and do the Midwest goodbye bullshit and then feel all guilty because I, you know, this and that and the other thing. I could just, like, turn off my computer and I don't have to talk to you anymore. It's great. That's why internet friendships are the best. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't have to.
Go straight.
Gary wants to start a riot. That thing still... Hey, look, that thing still works. It actually worked. What if he's on the porch when you go to smoke? Well, then I would call the cops, because you're not supposed to be on my porch. It's my porch. It's called trespassing. I stop and get fuel. I got half a tank. We're fine.
Go straight.
This truck will go forever. I don't even know what truck I'm driving. I didn't even look. What is this thing? This is the same Peterbilt I was driving last time. I literally just loaded up the game and like, fuck it, let's drive. Why not start a riot? Hey, I'm great with starting a riot every day. That sounds like a wonderful idea to me.
Go straight.
But I guess I need to go somewhere else. Yeah, you probably should. Let's be honest, I calculate a 0% chance you would actually be hearing on my porch. Number one, I know you don't want to be hearing on my porch. Number two, even if you did want to be here, that would be way too much effort for you. Very long drive. For no reason. Like 1 to 3%. I would say less than that. Maybe like half of one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Thank you for the dancing squirrels map. Big red turd. Is that what it is? I don't know. I like it. It sounds nice.
Turn left.
Listen, Dan will tell you the fact that I'm driving a different truck at all is nothing short of amazing. I've been driving the same Kenworth since I bought the game like 10 years ago. Other than for charity convoys. I always had to change the truck for that, but usually after the month of September was over, I would go right back to the same Kenworth I've been driving for 10 years. That truck's got a lot of miles on it. You made it. Next, I don't know what that billboard means. It just says you made it. This truck is very loud. We even got the game volume turned down quite a bit, and it's still loud. It's got a loud engine. I like the sound of it, but it's a little, oh god, oh god, oh god. Whee! Well, we landed it. We're on the wrong side, but we landed it. Let's get back on the right side of the road. Lurkin cleaning out Mav's truck while he sleeps. He's not sleeping, he was just here. Is he watching the stream while sleeping? That sounds hard to do. The Jake especially. I think I screwed up my buttons for the Jake. Because I can't even make it work. I'll have to check my buttons. Didn't realize he woke up while I was out here. Yeah, he's here, sort of. He's only typed like 3 things, but he's here somewhere. At least he was. You put me to sleep often? Well, good. That's what I'm here for. So many people these days have problems sleeping. If you can watch this stream and it puts you to sleep, then I'm doing a service. Dogs for a walk, then came out here to do some of this for him. How nice. Question would be, why is he sleeping at 1:30 in the afternoon? What the hell was he up all night doing? Oh god, oh god. Car's wrecked on the side of the road. You can bypass the nearby way station. Thank you for that. I was going to do that anyway. Ten's kept me up in his hole. It wasn't that late. Jesus God. Yeah, well, we landed it, but we're on the wrong side of the fence. Might have to tow out of this one. Let's see if I can find my way out. You did great mining that hole, except for all the penis things. What the hell? Well, okay, definitely have to tow out of here because I'm hitting an invisible wall. Total road, $298.
Computing.
Oh my.
Oh my. What's up, Peachy? Look, Peachy! Oh great, Peachy's here. Yeah, Peachy's here. I mean, Peachy's done with his supermarket. No more bread today. I was lurking a little bit this morning, but I wasn't awake enough to actually say things. You know how that goes. Boom. Wait, what are we booming? This is some beautiful nothingness we're driving through here. I don't know where the hell I am. I think still in Wyoming. Oh, we're leaving Wyoming, entering Montana, which is going to be more beautiful nothingness. Boom. Well, okay, that works as well, Gary. Peachy says boom, Gary plays boom. Here Comes the Boom. I love that song. I'm not sure if I like the POD version better or the Nelly version from The Longest Yard. That one was pretty good too. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Jenny, I'm blaming that on you. Looked over at your long ass comment and damn, the truck tried to roll itself back over. We can't tow the road from here? Why not? Why is it blanked out? Because I think I'm already on the road? Dan Buggy or Rusty? I was looking away and totally did not see the guardrail there. Physics don't work like that. I mean, does this game have any actual physics in it? Let's just be real, Tom. You tried to stop flipping. No. For all the other ones, but not that one. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's really weird. Like, you would think extenuating circumstances, they'd be like, oh, okay. That's weird. I always forget that Nelly did a version of Here Comes the Boom. Yeah, The Longest Yard. There was a lot of good music in that. That was a really good movie. I guess it was a remake of another movie, but still, it was a really good movie. That's one of them ones that if I'm flipping channels and I'm bored and I see it's on, I will always stop to watch it. I fucking love that movie. Doesn't matter what comes after does this game, the answer is no. You have a point, Tom. You have a point. Hey, it's raining. Does this game suck? I kind of put ATS and Farm Sim in the same category. Do they have their issues? Do they have their problems? Absolutely they do. Are there things that we wish that they could do better? Absolutely 100%. I could sit here and go on for 3 hours about the things that I wish both games would do better. But they've got the market cornered. Like, if you want a trucking sim, you want to drive a truck, what are your options? It's this game and a bunch of crap. Nobody will compete with them. Same with Farm Sim. If you want a farm, there are no other options. I was browsing YouTube the other day, and I came across a video. 0 screenshots, 0 confirmation, 0 anything, but this dude, came across a half-assed rumor that apparently Saber might be making a dedicated farming game. If that's true, that would be interesting as hell, because I think they could do very well with it. So I'm curious to see if, like I said, the guy had 0 actual confirmable evidence of it. He found something on a website somewhere that kind of was like a hint. It was based on, the name of the game was based on was it called Heartland, I think, which was the map where they implemented farming in SnowRunner. So it's a very far-flung rumor that probably doesn't have any truth to it. But if I think that would be awesome. I've said this a billion times. I hate SnowRunner just because I don't like playing those kind of games. I think it's needlessly frustrating and it pisses me off. But I have a great amount of respect for Saber as a game development company. They put out some really good games. They put out some good looking games. They put out some good working games for the most part. There's bugs, but if there's any company that's well positioned to take on giants in a farming simulator kind of thing, Saber's ready to do it. They're going to try and take on this game with Road Kings. I don't know whether it'll succeed or not, but did Saber make Roadcraft? Yeah. Roadcraft is the closest thing that they've got so far at this point is a sequel to SnowRunner. It's not the same, but it's similar in a lot of ways. Very different in a lot of ways too, but it's the closest that they've got as a sequel to that game. This guy said he saw something on Facebook about it too. Some dude was mentioning it. It was probably the same guy. What's up, Eric? Coming in with the lizards. Welcome in, dude. Hi, Booger. Is that my name? Everybody comes in here and says they don't remember my name. I'm glad somebody does. What game doesn't have bugs? Yeah, don't get me started on that either. Every single game these days releases with bugs. These games, I mean, granted, they're a lot more complicated and detailed than they were 20, 30 years ago. But, like, just imagine back in the days if you bought a Nintendo game that came on a fucking cartridge, no internet access, no live updates, none of that shit, and it came out with bugs. Well, what's your solution? You're stuck with a buggy game. They can't update it. It is what it is. Nowadays, everything forces you to be connected to the internet. You get updates, etc., bug fixes. So they think it's okay to release them like that. Denver gifting a sub to Sky. Thank you for the gifted sub to Sky. This guy doesn't have to watch ads. These days they don't care. It's that. No, they do. It's not so much that games release with bugs. Like, okay, they do testing, etc. Like, if there's a weird, obscure bug late game somewhere in a little played mission that, you know, somebody happens to find, I get that. But there are game-breaking bugs in the core gameplay loop that you can find within 5 minutes of booting a game up. How does that get past the testers? That's the part that I don't understand. Like, there's going to be bugs. But the amount of game-breaking bugs that you can find within 5 minutes without even getting that far into the game, like, how does that get past the testers and they still release it that way? Literally 100% of the players playing the game have found this bug. Well, how did you release it, you know? Doing some laundry and relaxing for another week of information overload. That sounds fun. I don't know how relaxing laundry is, but exactly, Dana thinks devs have just gotten lazy. Yeah. Well, like I said, they have the option of live service being able to drop updates whenever they want, so they feel justified in just releasing a half-baked game. It is what it is. I hate that whole theory. I really do. It takes a few minutes to find the bug, but the devs either don't care or just don't want to mess with it. That's the part that bugs me the most. And that's why I always say, and I might be proven wrong by this, time will tell, but everybody's been giving Rockstar shit for delaying the release of GTA 6, but I've played a lot of Rockstar games over the years. I'd be willing to bet that game will be 99.9% bug-free when it releases. Like, Rockstar usually releases some pretty fucking polished shit. I'm perfectly fine with them delaying it 20 times. Let them fix it. Let them make sure it works. If anything, they'll just have server issues from 200,000 people. Well, yeah, I'm sure the first few days that game is live, it's going to be tough to download because everybody in the world is going to be downloading it. And the same, like, I assume, I don't know this for sure, I assume online won't be available on release day. It'll probably come out a few months afterwards. But that first day of online, all their servers are going to crash, including the PlayStation servers and Xbox servers are also going to crash. It's like the most anticipated game in 15 years. It's bound to happen. I've seen way smaller games crash servers. For the level of a game, it needs to be delayed to be almost perfect. Sure, they could live with the fallback of a fucked up game, but overall it needs to work. Yeah, I mean, Rockstar has a reputation to uphold. They've made literally billions of dollars on prior games, mostly GTA 5. There's, you know, they can't cite budgetary issues for releasing a half-baked game. They just can't. Hell, the pre-orders alone have already covered the cost of developing the game. So they're doing a week prior download window. See, that's a good idea. That is really a good idea. I could just picture everybody trying to download it all at once at midnight on release date or whatever the hell it is, but yeah. You know who isn't going to be downloading it? Me. Well, me neither, because I don't have a console. And it won't be out on PC for at least a year following the release date, so... My son already pre-ordered it, but he's only here half the time and normally doesn't bring his PlayStation here with him anymore, so who knows whether I'll get to play it on his or not. Where are we at? 210 miles away. I thought we were going to Butte. Where am I going? I'm going to Thompson Falls. I must have taken a different job than I wanted. Oh well. Letting people preload. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Limp Bizkit. Wow, you screamed something other than Linkin Park. I'm impressed. I'm proud of you. Good job. Me neither. I know you don't buy anything on release day. You're like the anti-hype of video games.
Keep left.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had the ability, I would download it and play it on release day. Absolutely, I would. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking enough forward to it to go out and spend $800 on a PS5.
Keep left.
So I'll just deal without until they come to PC. We have an Xbox and PS5, but I don't have any interest in another GTA. Played 3, 4, and 5. It's all been the same. Yeah. I mean, it's the same concept, but those games have been different enough. Prices are fucking insane. Console prices keep going up and up and up and up and up. I've gone to Steam this morning. I got hit with an advertisement for their Steam, what the fuck that thing called? The Steam box or whatever the hell it is that they just came out with. $1,100 for that thing? Like, holy shit. Steam PC, yeah, that's what it's called. I was under the impression that they were making that thing to compete with consoles and to get people to stop buying consoles and buy PC instead, but at $1,100, that's not going to do it. That's a pretty steep price tag. Supposed to be cheaper before the recent issues. Well, yeah, I get it. Component prices have fucking skyrocketed, so kind of makes sense, but... As well buy an iBuyPower pre-built at that point. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say a great PC, but a functional PC that would play most of the games that you would want to play. You're not looking at much more than that. You know, maybe 1,400. And then you can do all of the PC things that come with a PC and not just a video game console. Like, it's just, I don't know. I get the reason why it's expensive, but I also think they price themselves out of being in any way competitive with that thing. And in my mind, something like that, you would think it would be marketed as like a loss leader, like sell it at or below cost just to get it in people's hands with the knowledge that you're going to buy a bunch of Steam games once you get it hooked up. You're going to spend the money. They're going to get it back.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
What's up, Wacky? I don't know who I am. I ask myself that question every day and I've never gotten suitable answer,
Hello,
but we're here. How are you this wonderful Sunday? Should be maybe 800 or so, a tiny bit higher than console. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting, between $700 to $800. That's what I was expecting. When I saw 1100, like that's not going to pull people away from consoles. It's just not. Tomato plants.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm wrecking looking at tomato plants. Thanks, Jenny.
Exit right.
Just finished washing and detailing two of the 3 cars. Well, the third one's mine, right? Are you in my driveway right now?
Turn right.
Get out of the way.
Go straight.
Third one's my mom's. Oh. So the 4th one's mine then. You gotta add another one. If I lived closer, I'd have yours done first. Appreciate it, bud. My car has not been washed or cleaned or anything like in at least a year. It's disgusting. I don't go anywhere. I go back and forth to work. That's about it. I just don't care about it that much. Oof. Fuck, that train was loud. Paid to have my ceramic coated after I bought it. Ceramic? Cars are made out of ceramic?
I like trains.
Oh god. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Who was that? Dan? God. Wow, I barely hit that car. Physics, guys, physics.
Turn left.
Hit a car doing 20 miles an hour and launch it into fucking orbit. That makes complete sense. But if I hit another one, it'll probably stop me in my tracks. Because physics. It's a paint protector to prevent nicks and scratches. Oh, that's probably something I should have done. Mine's got all kind of scratches on it. It's like real life. Yeah, it's 100% realistic. Completely. Oh my god, look at this squiggly ass road it's putting me on.
Turn right.
We're going off-roading, boys. Into the mines. Looks like. Oh look, there's Intense loading and stacking up some logs. Taking them from one stack to another stack for absolutely no reason. What's the point? What is this guy doing? He's taking them from the stack on the left, and he's putting them on the stack on the right. That's beautiful. There's a reason. Explain to me the reason. We're going to sit here and watch this until you explain to me the reason why he's taking logs from one pile and putting them on another pile. I need to know. Other than he just wants to play with his thingy. Back and forth. Somehow he's grabbing logs from the bottom of the pile without grabbing them from the top of the pile. He's getting paid to do what he's told. Actually, that makes, yeah, that makes sense, Dark Wolf. That makes sense. He's paid by the hour and has to work the rest of the week. Yeah, see, if I was smart, I would figure that out instead of leaving work all the time. Look, there's piles over here, too. This road sucks. Okay, right turn here. Hit the house or the old beat-up truck with logs in it for some reason. You think that's crazy? What, till you come back, he'll be taking from the opposite pile and placing them in the pile he just moved? Probably, honestly. I assume there's no actual rhyme or reason to anything he's doing. It's just a static graphic that just continues moving to make it look like something's happening when you drive by it in the game. Holy fuck. Where the hell am I going? We're like going way back into the woods here. They really needed this wheel loader like in the middle of the damn forest. Alright. I see a flag. Where are we delivering at? Oh, really? Yeah, you guys put that pile of logs there just to make it harder for me to back in. There's literally no other reason for it to be there other than that. Thank you. Love it. Definitely looks like something intense would have done. Let me just put this in your way for no reason at all. I don't think it's going to give it to me. Oh my god, it is. Hold on, look at that. We are nowhere within the green box. It turned to green anyway. We'll take it. This is why logging takes so long, because you just move shit from one stack to the next. To be fair, I've seen you do that before, so that actually makes sense. You went over the hills, now you got to go through the woods to Grandma's house you go. I don't think Grandma's house is in the woods of Montana, and if it is, I'd have to ask some questions of Grandma, like why. Alright, so we dropped off their wheel loader. What is a crawler carrier? I don't even know what that is. We can take, well, we're not going back to Oklahoma, so do we want to take the crawler carrier, or do we want to take logs? Both are going to Washington State. Crooked as all hell. I know, I said that, but it gave it to me anyway, so I'm going to take it. I'm not going to complain. All right, let's see. We got that played, that's on there. Gary just hears a band and he wants to hear all the songs from that band, so he requests the rest of them. That's what I'm noticing. Crawler. All right, we'll take the crawler. Since nobody else responded, I guess Dan gets to pick. Don't get really a whole lot of choices of trailers here. We got a low boy or a low boy, or a low boy or a low boy, or a low boy or a low boy. We can do black, red, or blue, or red, or blue, or black. I don't see, is there any difference between any of these? Okay, we'll do the black one. Blue, oh, I picked black, sorry. I didn't see you say that. Where is it? It's all the way over there. All right. How about the low boy? So you'll be happy to know, Denver, that I picked the low boy. Out of all the choices I was given, look, this guy's doing the same shit. He's moving logs from one pile to the other pile. And somehow he's taking them from the bottom of the pile, but it's not disrupting the top of the pile. I gotta learn how to do that. That's amazing. How the fuck do I get over there? This is a crawler, guys. Looks like something out of, not a snow runner. Like got crawler tracks on it, but it's basically just a big pickup truck. No way. Just to change it a little. Physics, yes, physics. You always take logs from the bottom of the pile before you take them from the top of the pile. That's definitely the way to do things. Alright, where the hell is this taking me? Probably take a nap somewhere. Didn't tell me to go this way, but we might as well go this way. To say we drove this road. More logs. Tree falling over. I don't see anybody back here actually cutting trees. All they're doing is moving logs around. Whee! Alright, let's see. Is he taking them? Nope, he's still putting them on the same pile. Somehow he hasn't gotten anywhere, though. Even though he's moving all these logs, the piles look exactly the same. This guy really sucks at his job. That's all I'm gonna say. He really, really sucks at his job.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Must be, never mind. I'll go ahead and say it, Dan. Go ahead and say it. Must be what, Dan? Must be what? Alright, this is only a 350-mile trip. I really thought it was longer because it's going like the other side of Washington, but I guess not. Choo-choo. Who do you think I was thinking of?
Turn right.
Could be any number of people, honestly. Time to take your mandatory break. You should find a parking spot. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to find a truck stop or something, but we're in the middle of bumfuck Montana here, and there's not a whole lot around, so... These windy roads. Makes you feel like you're actually driving.
Go straight.
There's a fuel station with no fuel.
Go straight.
There's another big fuel station with no fuel. Why even put them in the game if you're not going to make them usable? Jim Bob was top of mind. Jim Bob? Who the fuck is Jim Bob? I know it's time for my mandatory break. You find me a place to stop and I'll stop. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see what we can... Oh my god. That's like zoomed out way too far. Let's see, where are we going? We're going this way. Okay, there's what looks like a truck stop right there. So we're gonna go there.
Here we go.
You didn't route plan good enough? I'm blaming Denver. Route planning is her job. He's been too busy playing The Witcher to actually do her job, so we're just kind of driving blind. Break time, hurry. I'm trying! I'm gonna get fired. Fired, arrested, put in jail because I didn't take my break quick enough.
Exit right.
It's not a lie. No. Every time I look on Discord, it says Denver's been playing The Witcher. Actually, it says Sky's been playing, but I know you are actually Sky in this story. Playing The Witcher for like 17 hours. I get it. I played that game a lot. It can suck you in for a long, long time. Let's see.
When possible.
I'm gonna pull right in here next to this guy. Truck off, lights off. Let's see. This is our mandatory break, but we're gonna have a risk of a late delivery. Oh no. 17 hours. Bad part is this is my 4th playthrough. I've played through it, I want to say twice, I think. Maybe 3 times. That was all on PlayStation back when I had a PS4. I bought it for PC, never got through.
Let's find a new route.
Like, I played it for a few hours and then stopped. I need to get back into it because I've got all the DLCs. I've never played them because, you know, you got to start over and get back through the original game, and I've never taken the time to finish it and get into the DLCs, and I've heard they're great. I just got to take the time to do it. You should play that? I should definitely play that. Let's look at it this way. In another 3 weeks or so, I'm not going to have a job. I'll have all the spare time in the world to sit around and play games like that. Maybe I'll put that on the docket for the next month. DLCs are amazing. Yeah, see, I need to try them. I want to say I'm about 10-20 hours into the actual game on the save that I've got on here, so it would just be a matter of picking it back up and finishing it. How y'all doing? What's up, Troy? Welcome in, bud. Holy crap, this truck takes a lot of fuel. We're rioting again. Jesus. That took a lot of money. Get out of here. Turn around. Back on the road. I'm going to Wenatchee, Washington. We're for some reason taking this thing to UPS. I don't know why UPS needs a crawler truck, but okay. Love me some 3 Days Grace. Well, this is the second time today we've heard this song, you know. Gary requested it earlier, and Spotify thought we needed to hear it again. Because Spotify's shuffle function works so incredibly well that it doesn't even really work at all. But I won't complain, it's a good song. Now we're hearing some more Riot by Hollywood Undead. Fucking YouTube showed me shorts from the game and it sucked me in. Those algorithms are bad for shit like that. Like, once you watch one, suddenly you'll see 73 more of them, and it leads you to wanting to play the game. Very dangerous. I get fed a lot of shorts for Rocket League, and it makes me want to play Rocket League. So then I boot up Rocket League and I play Rocket League for half an hour, and then I remember to myself, I don't like Rocket League. I'm not good at Rocket League, and I turn it off. Then I get back on my phone and I get fed more shorts from Rocket League, and it's just this never-ending cycle. God. That was bad timing going around a bend. Thank you, Mav. Jesus Christ. You know what you should do? You should stream The Witcher 3 when you start playing it again. Could. It's allowed. It's a little dangerous because of, you know, the hookers and such. There's a few scenes in that are not really fit for Twitch. I'm not sure their exact rules on that. Like, I think you can get away with it as long as you don't, like, focus on it, but... I don't know. It might be something to try. Something other than trucking and farming on my channel, you know? Stay away from the brothels, but the brothels are the best part of the game. How could I possibly stay away from them? They're my favorite part. Like, usually when you get to that part of the game where you can unlock the brothels, I spend at least the next 3 hours going back and forth from brothel to brothel. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Oh no. Oh no. What time are we? Well, we're supposed to be there in an hour and 52 minutes and we're 4 hours and 30 minutes away. Not gonna make it. Doesn't matter how many cars I move out of my way. Boy, that thing got some air. Look at that thing. He should play it, and Tense will have to close his eyes because he gets nightmares over the game. Why would he get nightmares over The Witcher? It's not really a scary game. Blame Denver? I am, because if she would have trip planned, like it's her job, we wouldn't have had to stop and sleep for 10 hours, and now we're late with the damn delivery. Denver, what? What am I didn't realize this was a rap song. I don't really listen to Hollywood Undead much. Are they a rap group? Oh, that's a cop. We don't want to hit him. I love how Denver and Mav are somehow greeting each other even though they've both been in the stream for like an hour. They just now looked at the chat and realized that they're both here. I'm messing with him? Oh. I don't even think he's listening.
Exit right.
Alright, we shaved off an hour of drive time by going 115 miles an hour, but we're still 3 hours out. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Go straight.
We can bypass the nearby way station. That's good, because I was going to anyway. But thank you for the permission. You drove like this from the start? I was. It was the 10-hour break that killed us. If it wasn't for that, we'd have been fine. It's a plane. Bunch of nothingness. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh shit. Why? Why does there need to be such a sharp turn going around the railroad tracks? Why? That was scary. New tires now? I know. I have the brake sensitivity for the brake pedal set extremely fucking high to the point where I just barely touch it and it squeals tire. We should probably change that at some point, but also it's set that way to avoid crashing into shit. I don't think it's helping. Now when you're going 136 miles an hour, right? Still hard to stop a truck, and especially considering, I mean, this one's, what, It says it's only 24,000 pounds. I feel like that's a lie. I think we're much heavier than that. There's no way that's only 24. No, there's no way. If I come across another way station, I'll stop. I mean, it's probably 24,000 just for the piece of equipment. That's not including truck and trailer. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'd rather not roll it on this horseshoe. As much fun as that would be. This road is scary. Hey, you're late. Yeah, I am. Oh, well. This company will never hire me again. They're gonna charge me like $1,000 fine.
Turn left.
Don't worry, by next load they'll forget. Well, this is true, yeah. Delivering loads late basically gives you a big red screen when you deliver it, and really not much else that means anything. I think it takes a little hit out of your pay, but I've got $18 million. I'm not really worried about it. What the fuck? This is a muddy, gross-looking river.
Go straight. Keep left.
That sign got fucked up. See, I launched that sign all the way into that dude's backyard. It's probably in his pool.
Keep left. Then turn left. Turn left.
No damage for what? I didn't even hit anything. Yeah, you stop. Oh my god. Hope it didn't break the liner. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Get ready to turn right.
Stupid train. No, it's carrying Walmart containers, so it's okay. We are 41 minutes late. I'm gonna get fired.
Turn left.
Jesus, how do you get in here? Is this the gate?
Drop the load and go.
I'm telling. Who are you going to tell? Absolutely, this thing needs to go into an actual loading dock at a UPS facility, because that makes complete and total sense. They're going to use it inside their building. They're going to drive it off the flatbed in their building, and they're going to use it in there. This game makes so much sense. Let's stop. Close enough. Thank you for the lizard or death chaser. Late! Oh my god. Yep, we got a late penalty of $244. Oh god, I don't know if I can afford that. I don't think it'll be okay. Alright, let's see. Where are we going now? We can take Cotton Lint all the way down to San Jose. That's a long drive. We could take some cans to Seattle. That's a very short drive. Scaffolding going back to Montana. We don't want to go to Texas. Holy shit, that's a 2,200 mile drive. Going out of business now? It's fine. For some curtains to Oregon. Not really much of a choice on trailers here. Oh, we can do some doubles. Refrigerated RM double. Let's do some doubles. I haven't done doubles in a while. Let's do dry double. We'll take those to... Ooh, that increased the price a little bit too. Down to Oregon. Why not? Looks like fun. What the hell is it? Looks like it's down beside the building. All right, we're rolling. Off to Oregon. 329 miles. We're going to make it on time this time so we don't get fired. Lord Harold. My name's not Harold, but yes, I'm going to pour it. Oh God.
Right, then turn right. Turn right.
People saw their life flash before their eyes. I know. Whoop! Wrong lane. It's fine.
Keep right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I know there's ways to play this game with no traffic, which would make it extremely boring. But also the traffic's annoying. Like there's those, what is it, Truckers MP servers that literally there's no AI traffic. It's just like a big open server for people to play in, and the only traffic you would ever see is other actual drivers on the road. I think that would be boring as shit. Unless you're running like an actual convoy with people, and you had like 10 or 15 people in there, then that would be interesting, but... Never been on there, but from what I hear, those servers are pretty empty most of the time. Plus no mods. Yeah, and isn't there like a bunch of rules in there too? Like if you get so many traffic violations, you get booted out and shit. Like who would want to play like that? Especially after convoys were in game. Well, yeah, those servers existed before convoys were a thing, didn't they? So I can see that being interesting back then. But yeah, I mean, if you've... Nowadays, if you can just run a regular convoy with friends, what's the point, you know? The ATS ones are all mostly dead. Busiest servers are the ones for Euro Truck Sim. I heard that they just added, like, a preview of the bus thing to the Euro Truck servers. Like, before the actual DLC is even out, they've got buses on that server somehow. I don't understand how that works, but I've been hearing a lot about it lately. Kind of thought about looking into it just to try it out, but also that feels like a lot of work for something that I'll never play again. I'll just wait for the DLC to come out and drive buses then. It's fun, but also horrifically frustrating. I can see that. Hopefully buses are getting closer now. I think there's a lot of things. Like, they've been... SCS has really been advertising hard lately. I think they're getting close on a lot of stuff. I think they're getting close on BC. I think they're getting close on South Dakota. I think they're getting close on the buses. I think they're getting close on like the pickup trucks or cars or whatever the hell they're putting into the ATS. Like, there's been a whole lot of teaser footage of all those things out there lately. We're getting something soon. We don't know what, but we're getting something soon. I'm sure they'll space out the releases, but we don't know what the first to hit will be. Tomorrow's not Saturday or Sunday. Yesterday was not Tuesday or Wednesday. Today's not Monday or Thursday. What day is today? It's the day you should shut the fuck up, Mav. That's what day it is.
Keep left.
Coincidentally, that's every day. Hold on. Don't pull your hair out. Go to mybaldlawyer.com. Is that an actual website? I need to know. Somebody go to mybaldlawyer.com. I need to know if that's an actual website. It's okay if you don't know. I don't really want to think about it. It's too many words.
Right. Then exit right. Go straight.
Yes, yes it is. Okay. We just don't care. Exactly. This site can't be reached. Well, Dan says yes, and Mav said it can't be reached, so who's right? It's real. Denver says it's real. Okay, we're 2-1 now. Mav, is your internet turned on? Thing, check to see if there's a typo. I got to the site. Is it like an actual lawyer site, or is it like a parody site? It seems weird to me that ATS would put an advertisement for an actual lawyer in their game. My bald lay. Yeah, so Mav spelled it wrong. That makes sense. Cows.
Keep right.
Ah. You can bypass the nearest way station. Well, that's good. How you spell lawyer?
Keep right. Then continue straight.
Millions, one for our clients.
Go straight.
So it's like an actual lawyer's website. Why is it in ATS? I'm very confused. Maybe ATS got sued for something at one point and that lawyer won, and as a result they had to put an advertisement for him in the game. That was like part of the settlement. So I'm also using the Real Companies mod, so that could have been reskinned from that.
Get ready to turn right.
See, you saw my tomatoes. I did see your tomatoes. Oh, Jesus. Turn. Yeah, we don't need that stop sign or that barrel. It's fine. Well, that boat's going to crash into the shore. What's it doing? Can't believe it's a real site. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's part of the Real Companies mod that I've got on here. Still don't know why it would be in there, but it makes more sense than it being part of the actual game. Can I go this way? Nope, there's X's. Alright.
Go straight.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Keep right.
Nice big empty parking lot. Rocks. Hey, there's rocks on this road. Smart Google search. Looks like that's part of the Real Companies mod. Yeah, that makes sense. I always forget that once you put that mod in the game, it damn near, like, I haven't played without it in so long. I forget that it reskins damn near everything in the game, including the billboards. Reskins all the AI traffic, the stuff that you see on the trains, just everything. Cows? Oh no, those are horses. What in the hell? Anytime you enter something with the words historic highway on it, you know it's not going to be suitable for truck driving. Skinny and bendy as shit. Don't flip. I'm good. We're not flipping. Not yet. What's that thing? Really? What the hell is that? My first instinct would say like a radio tower of some sort, but it's a very weird looking radio tower. Radio tower. That's a weird looking radio tower. Just saying. Uses old microwaves. I mean, I got an old broken microwave. If I take it there, will they use it to make radio signals? How does that work? Cows. Oh no, I think those are horses again. Not microwave, microwave. Oh, so you need multiple microwaves. Only got one. Legend, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. How are you today, sir? I think we're in horse country. I keep seeing horses and thinking they're cows. Take the kids to work. Have fun.
Go straight.
Good afternoon, sir. Are we good staying out of the heat? Yeah, that's always a good idea. It's not that hot here yet, but it's supposed to go back up into the 90s this week sometime. Yeehaw. Horses.
Go straight. Keep right.
Not cows.
Right.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. If you see actual horses, or even an actual picture of horses, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between a horse and a cow.
Keep left.
But the
Then turn left.
pixelated, bad graphic shit in this game, it's just a fucking animal in the field. You gotta look really close to be able to tell the difference.
Recomputing. Go straight.
Maybe it might have been a deer, although I don't think people generally keep herds of deer in a fenced-in field, but maybe, maybe.
And then turn left.
Oh god. Oldest legend with the 3 stream streak. You realize that's like at least a month of streaking. Amazing.
Turn left.
Ernie. I should know when I see the goose honking, it's Ernie. What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Get ready to turn left.
How's things on the other side of the world?
Turn left.
Traffic's freaking pretty crazy. Can these people go home? Probably not. Love to be able to say yes, but realistically, probably not.
We're here. Right on.
And if those people go home, more people will come out and get in your way anyway, so. Right up along the wall here. This game doesn't believe in making people back up doubles. That would be a hell of a challenge. Alright, perfect. We're there. Wide awake at 4:30 a.m. I'm sorry. That sounds like a terrible idea. Although I kind of understand it. I was, what is that? What did you delete? Oh. Yeah, I woke up yesterday at like 6 a.m. I was so pissed because like I didn't have to work. I didn't have anywhere to go. I was just awake for no reason whatsoever. Pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, can I please go back to sleep? And of course I can't, you know. All right, we got to figure out where are we going here. We can take. I don't really want to go to Utah, Sacramento. We haven't been to California for a while. That's going back to Wyoming. Yeah, through Idaho. I think I'm going to lean. We're going to take a load of milk into Sacramento. Why not? Sky. Dude, Sky's been here the whole time. Why are you just now saying hi to him? We want to do another double? Why not? Doubles were fun. We'll do another double. Wait, where'd it go? Take job. Yes. Where is it? I'm facing the wrong way. It's on the other side. Can we go around this way? Mav, oh my god, he's been here the whole time too. We're nuts. Let's all say hi to everybody that we've seen for the last hour and a half. Pretend like we haven't seen them all day. And later on, you'll all see somebody, you'll all see everybody else in some other stream somewhere, and you'll all say hi to each other again, like it's the first time you've all seen each other. Hi, everybody. See, hi, everybody works. Hi, everybody works. Would work better at the beginning of the stream, but you know, I'll accept it. Mav. Ernie just got here. You guys can say hi to Ernie. Hi, Denver. No, Sky, you're sitting right next to her. At least I assume you're sitting right next to her.
Turn left.
You don't have to type it in the chat. You can just turn to the right and go, hi, Denver. Like, she's probably right there.
Keep left. Then turn left.
Hi, Sky. Oh, my God.
Turn left.
Hi, everybody that's been here the whole stream that I'll definitely say hi to again before the stream is over. It's somehow made even more annoying by the fact that you typed it all in caps. You'd think I'd be used to it from you, but I'm not. It's still annoying. Mav's here too. Yeah, Mav's here too. I don't know. Jenny told me he was sleeping, so I think he's sleep typing, but he's here somehow. Honestly, kind of makes sense. If Matt thinks this is all a dream, that would really help us to understand the nonsense. He had lunch already, so he's up for the day. All right. You told me earlier he was sleeping. I'm just going by what you said. You wouldn't lie to me, would you, Jenny? Jade, oh my god. Again, I assume you two are in the same room, or at least the same house. Oh my god. See, look what you did. Mav, that's your fault. Somehow that little tiny, barely even a Christmas tree stopped this entire truck that weighs 37,000 pounds. That's a lot of milk. Holy shit, 37,000 pounds. Considering I thought he was sleeping, since he was sleeping when I took the dogs out, they probably woke him up when I went back outside to work on his truck. Yeah, probably. That makes sense. One thing about waking at this silly hour is I'll throw some more wood on the fire. What on the fire? I guess it is like the middle of winter for you, isn't it? Did it get all the way down to 50 last night, Ernie?
Go straight.
And now we're going back through logging country again. This would definitely be a pretty drive in real life. All the trees. Where the hell are you that you need a fire? It's definitely not the States, because everywhere here is basically hell right now. Ernie is on the complete and total opposite side of the world from us. Where he's at, it's 4:30 a.m. in wintertime. Still doesn't get that cold, though. If I had to guess, it probably went down to about 50 degrees and he's fucking freezing. Ernie's not happy unless it's over 90.
Go straight. Keep right, then exit right. Exit right.
You would love the US right now, right? Currently 46, but today is 75. Yeah, see, how do you get a high of 75 in the wintertime? You guys are weird down there. I don't know how you're surviving 46, though. Like, that's way too cold for you. You better put at least 3 logs on the fire. And then step directly into it. Yeah, he would love it here right now. About as cold as it gets here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you guys, it's July here, so it's like, well, it's July there too, but it's like January, which is about the worst time for us, so. Still, that's not bad. I would take 46 as a low in the dead of winter. That would be wonderful. Thank you for the Venom, My Chemical Romance. I don't think I know that song, but it added itself to the playlist, so it'll be up next. Oh god, no, not on the train tracks. Jesus. Alright, let's see. Oh, yep, well, nobody else is going to know to go to the inspection station because I just took down the frickin' sign, but... Welcome to California, guys. They gotta inspect my milk. I can confirm it's July here too. Yeah, the months are the same. They're just backwards, if that makes sense. Like, your winter is our summer and your summer is our winter, but the months are all named the same, which honestly sounds extremely confusing. Because to think about it being winter in the middle of July is... breaks my brain. It really does. I live in California. Do they have to inspect your milk every time you go in or out of the state? Is that a real thing? This was the first state in this game, I do believe. Most of us hardly ever come back here anymore. I can't remember the last time I've been in California in this game. They've reworked it a couple times, I do believe. Whether it's better or not, I guess, is up to interpretation, but... Not a bad song? No, I'm liking it. Not sure that it would be my first choice, but it's catchy enough.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Booger. Fluffy. What's going on? Welcome in. How are you today? How are you doing? Not too bad, not too bad. How did you like the zoo game? I seen you picked it up. Honestly, frustrated. Yeah. I understand. I don't know how many hours I eventually put into that game, but it wasn't a lot. It was just like enough to get through the tutorial and realize it's like insanely complicated, and I wasn't in a headspace where I wanted to learn that much stuff, so I just uninstalled it. Either way, it's a good game if you have the time and the headspace to get into it. I probably need to give it another shot one of these days. I really do. Can you get out of... I guess we're just taking this car for a ride because he seems to want to go everywhere we're going. I can't shake him loose. There we go. Get out of here. Time for lunch, watching in public, no one say anything stupid. I should probably just stop talking. Because guaranteed I'm going to say something stupid. I put two males together and they were fighting, so I took the fence out. Well, then they were just fighting in public. And probably killing other animals. That sounds like a terrible idea. That's not how you fix that problem.
Keep left. Keep left.
Oh no, it's time to take my mandatory break. Oh no.
Keep left.
Issue Ernie, Dan, hi Mandy, hi Dan, oh hi everybody. Everybody say hi. Hi. The Witcher 3 is getting tedious. I'm exploring all the unexplored areas of this gigantic world before I continue on with the story. See, that's where I lose interest in it, because when I play games like that, I am horrible at being like, I'm a completionist. I have to do all the things. Like when you open up the map and there's all those little question marks and you don't know what they are and you have to go explore them, I can't move on until I explore every single one of those. And you're right, that is so tedious and time consuming. That's why I end up not finishing it. But also I can't stop myself. I can't just move the story forward. I gotta get all the things. It's a disease. It's the way I play though. Still losing weight and eating healthy is hard. Yeah, I get that 100%. I am on a very, very half-assed, not really trying kind of sort of, I feel like I want to lose weight, but I'm not trying that hard at it, so I get that 100%. Like, I don't have the willpower for that shit. I wish I did, but also I like good food.
Straight.
I'm probably never going to actually lose weight. But I need to. My kids get in a fight. I tell them only one can win. The other has to be dead.
Let's find a new
Well,
route.
you don't have kids, though. That's a lie. But yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Let's find a new route.
Let's see. Mandatory break. We're going to go over here.
Go straight.
We'll take a park job right here. It's probably going to be crooked as shit because we're pulling doubles, but that's fine. Close enough. We'll take it. All right. What happened? Why can't I take my break? Did I roll through the thing? There it is. Okay. There we go. All right. We're taking 10. Look, we're going to have a late delivery again because we're being forced to sleep. I wanted that game. So good. If you have Game Pass, it's on there with the DLCs. I'm the same way. I have to get everything. Yeah. It's like a disease and that's why I never finish those games, because I spend so much time trying to get everything that I run out of time to actually play the game and I don't finish the story. Skyrim, I was horrible with that. I've still, to this day, I've played probably 1,000 hours of Skyrim, never actually finished the game because I get so distracted by the fucking millions of side quests that I can't finish the game.
Keep left and then turn left.
You don't like Game Pass, you rent the games, you never own it. Yeah.
Keep left.
I'm not a big fan of anything subscription based that you've got to pay for month after month after month, because
Turn
there's a lot of good games on Game Pass. I think if you actually paid attention to it and there were always good games on there, I think it would be worth the money. I would forget that I have it. I would miss the good games. I would be paying a stupid amount of money every month for something that I forget to use, and it would just be a waste. That's my problem with Game Pass. And you're right, you don't get to keep the games, so... You know, Netflix have games now. I've seen that. I haven't tested it. Games you can play on your TV with your remote control, that's... I bought a PC. Doing keto, I'm officially down 100 pounds, but it took me a year and I have all this extra skin. Looks like I've not lost anything. 100 pounds ain't nothing to sneeze at. It's honestly a hell of a fucking accomplishment. I need to lose about 30 and it's probably not going to happen because I don't possess the willpower to stick to anything that I need to do to actually lose it. The meal planning and trying to figure out what's healthy is so hard. Not to mention generally more expensive. Like, garbage food's cheap. That's why we're all fat, you know? Sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't want to play a game on my remote control. That sounds like a terrible idea. Pretty sure they make controllers now that'll hook up to your TV, but I don't have one and I'm not going to buy one. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. That car's bouncing. It's fine. Cutting out bread and going sugar-free makes a big difference. Yeah, but sugar's in fucking everything. You don't realize how much sugar is in the things that you eat on a daily basis. And the stuff that they put the sugar substitutes into just tastes like absolute ass. Eat a lot of pickles. I could do with pickles. That sounds, you know, all pickle diet. I could do that.
keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh God.
Keep left.
We gotta go this. I hate these interchanges that you can't tell where the frickin' GPS is going, so you just kind of have to guess. They're all on top of one another. It's weird. Cucumbers have 7 grams of carbs, but when you pickle it has 0. How does that make sense?
Keep right. Then
Pickling it removes something from it?
exit right.
Not to mention, isn't
Get ready to turn.
pickling just basically a bunch of salt?
Turn
It sounds like it would be worse for you. Something to do with the vinegar. That makes sense, yeah.
right, then turn left.
Hello there again. Wait a minute. Walt a pitch? Walt Epic? I don't know. What's up, Walt? Welcome in, dude. I know I figured out how to pronounce your name at one point, but it's been a long time. How are you? Not too bad, not too bad. Woke up this morning, wanted to do some trucking.
Get ready to turn.
So here we are. Don't know how much longer we'll be doing trucking, but...
Turn right.
It's one of those games that every couple weeks or so, every month or so, you get the itch to play, and then you play it for 2 or 3 hours, and suddenly you don't have that itch anymore. You're done. You want, you can call me Walt, makes it easier. That'll work. Walt is way easier than all those letters. For me, it's almost bedtime. Oh, we got all these people from different time zones here. Like, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. We've got Ernie, who just woke up at 4:30 in the morning. We've got Walt, who's just about ready to go to bed. We got all the different time zones in here all at once.
Straight.
What an amazing thing. German potatoes and 9 p.m. That makes sense. That makes sense. See, we're reaching across the world with this stream. Love it.
It's
An amazing thing. Alright, I didn't realize we were here already, but here we are. Only an hour and 32 minutes late. Totally Denver's fault. Just saying. I know we don't really talk much, but I'm always here for you. Yeah, I get it. We're all busy. You know what? I lurk on your streams a lot. I'm sure you lurk here too. Like, we've all got stuff that we're doing, but I appreciate everybody being around. I spend more time on Twitch than people think I do. I do a lot of lurking these days, either playing games or laying on the couch or some days I just don't want to talk. Some days I just want to sit in the background and pretend like I'm not there, you know? All right, what do we got? That's going all the way to Kansas. That's way too far. 1,500, 1,100, 1,200. Good Lord. These are all like way too far. Let's see if we can find something somewhere else. Where am I? I am in Sacramento. And we could take a, oh my God, that'd be a long drive. Take a massive tech part down to Modesto. Or a giant silo down to Modesto. Fertilizer spreader down to San Diego. That's going all the way down to the bottom of the state. I'm in a fucking good mood since yesterday. Is there a reason for that or just random good mood? Drugs? Do drugs help? I'm working a lot, trying to save up. I want to get a motorcycle. Oh, that sounds dangerous, actually, but more power to you. I was talking about that with a buddy yesterday. Like, motorcycles have never been a part of my life, but wouldn't mind trying it. All right, I think I'm going to take this fertilizer spreader down to San Diego. That's only 600 miles.
Let's go.
Where do we gotta go to pick it up? 133 miles to pick that up? Fuck that. No. Good Lord. Why is Sacramento such a... Yeah, see, it takes you all the way up there, which is actually closer to Ukiah than it is Sacramento. Stupid game. That's not any closer. All right, what else can we do? We don't want to go to Oklahoma. We can go to... Nah. Take some wheat back to Montana. Nah. Texas. Forklifts? Oregon. How about some rye? Double trailer. Let's try that one instead.
Let's go.
What did I miss here? I'm the same. Generally have Twitch on in the background while I work. Yeah, almost always. I always have some stream or another up when I'm doing stuff. I think a lot of people do. Twitch is very much a lurk-friendly platform. You can just turn it on and kind of ignore everything. Hi, Booger. What's up, Scotty? Welcome in, dude. More of a trike instead of a motorcycle? Well, that sounds fun, I guess. Just got a girlfriend yesterday and it was random, like really random, but I love her. Well, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome for you.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, you've been...
Exit now.
No offense, but you need more than a day to figure out if you love someone. Well, this is true, but also... I get how that's a very, very overwhelming feeling, especially if it's been a while, you know?
And then turn left.
Just got done with church. How are you? I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. It's the weekend. For now, anyway. We knew each other before like 3 months or so. Well, there you go. There you go.
Turn right.
Finally all came together. Oh god. Oh my god. Making chicken bacon ranch, heat pan meal with broccoli and mozzarella. Broccoli? Broccoli with chicken bacon ranch. That doesn't sound good. I'm sure it probably is, but it just sounds weird to me. I always forget that these trucks handle so much different when you're bobtailing. I have a girlfriend too. Awesome. That's great for you guys. If that's what you want, happy for you. I've had that conversation several times with several friends over the last few weeks. I have zero interest in the moment. And I mean zero. Got a couple friends tell me they're going to try to fix me up with somebody. I'm like, good luck with that. Not interested. I haven't even met the person, but I can tell you, not interested.
Exit right.
Very, very, very much enjoying the single life. Would take a hell of a lot to change that.
Turn left.
Sad news. Oh no, Ernie. She was 16 and a half. Well, I didn't realize she was that old. Oh, sorry to hear. That's terrible to hear, dude. That's terrible.
Left.
16 and a half. That's a good long life for a dog, though. You had her for a while.
Turn left.
To be honest, I just want someone just hang out with, not date if it happens. Yeah, and that's... I'm in the same place. Like, I'm not trying to date somebody. I'm not trying to find that next love of my life. Certainly not trying to get married again. None of that. It's just, you know... If it happens, it happens, but I'm not going out looking for it. I won't completely say hell no, never happened, but it would take a lot. I'm just... They say that being alone is dangerous because you eventually get used to being alone, and then you eventually learn to like being alone to the point where you don't want anybody around in your space, and I have gotten to that point where I enjoy it too much that I wouldn't want somebody around. My life is very peaceful by myself. This doesn't show in the GPS, but this is definitely a road. Can I go out this way? Oh, look at that. We found a hidden road. Not much of a hidden road, but I'll take it. Instead of going all the way, turning around and back around.
Turn right.
Alright, on the road going to Oregon, 528 miles with a couple tiny trailer loads of rye here.
Keep right. Then turn left.
Especially with the kids being... Yeah, exactly. With kids being grown, it's
Turn right.
a whole lot of freedom to do what the hell I want. And usually what I want to do is a whole lot of nothing. Sit here and play video games. And I ain't got nobody to tell me that I can't do that. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't listen. Do you still see Shadow? You have a dog too, right? So I have half a dog, if that makes sense. My son has a dog, And they spend half the time here and half the time with their mom, and when they go back and forth, the dog comes back and forth as well, so basically got 50-50 custody of both kids and the dog. So half a dog, if that makes sense. He's doing okay, he's getting towards 9 now, so getting on 2. This guy at work said he wants to buy me coffee, and I said I don't drink coffee. Think you're missing the point of why he wants to buy you coffee, Mandy. You can buy tea. You can get water, beer, shot of vodka. It's not really about the coffee, you know. It's cool you do that for your son. I mean, I don't really do that, quote unquote, for him. I like the dog. I like that she's able to come here and hang out. Like this apartment where I'm not really allowed to have pets. She's ESA certified, so he made an exception for her. I showed him all the paperwork and stuff, but I've always had pets. I kind of miss not having them here. She kind of fills that gap a little bit when she is here. And let's be honest, like Darkwolf said above, with kids being grown, like even when they're here, you know, my kids are 18 and 16. I don't see that much of them, even when they are here. They're kind of in their own little world, so the dog keeps me company. Like, I spend more time with the dog than I do with the kids. Older kids do not want to hang out with their parents. That's the truth. Pets are better than relationships. 100%. I don't judge. Especially, like, cats can be assholes. Dogs, they don't judge at all. It don't matter what you've done. That dog will always be happy to see you. Unless you're, like, abusive, but that's a completely different thing.
Keep left. Keep left.
I don't know why I like Limp Bizkit more now than I did back in the day when Limp Bizkit was popular.
Keep left. Keep left.
Should have named my cat Asshole. I mean, it's probably not too late to change his name. If you call him Asshole enough times, he'll eventually think that's his name. Like, we had a cat. We got him 4 or 5 years ago. He's still pretty young. Still lives with my ex-wife and the kids. When we brought him into the house, we named him Midnight, but for some reason, everybody started calling him Stinky. And that's the only name he responds to now. He thinks Stinky is his actual name. To be fair, everybody that's around him also thinks Stinky is his actual name. Nobody can remember the fact that we originally named him Midnight. Like, that's not his name anymore. You call a cat something enough times, they'll eventually think that's their name. That's how it works, you know? It's easy. We relate way more with the lyric. This is true. Like, Limp Bizkit is fucking pissed off, hates everything, wants to punch people in the jaw and blow everything up. And honestly, that resonates more at this age than it did when I was younger. That makes total sense. I'm old, I'm grumpy, and I don't want to deal with any of it. So yep, that fits. Dark Wolf, you're always full of wisdom, dude. You managed to nail that in like 6 words or less. Sure does. Excited. Oh, that's where you're going next weekend. I know you were I didn't know that was this weekend. I know you were talking about going to that. That's awesome, dude. When they play break stuff at the breakdown, make sure you take a video of it and send it to me.
Keep right, and then exit right.
When we were kids, they were just bangers, right? Now it starts to make sense. Like, now I understand why you hate everything. This means I've been through some shit. True. This is true. This new thing, he hides under the bed and waits till you walk by and attacks you. I mean, any young cat will do that.
Turn right.
I think I sent you the lineup for. I think you did too. Let's be honest, I tend to forget 99% of what you say, but I do seem to recall that. Somewhere in our DMs that I never actually read. FU intense. Yeah, FU intense. I don't know why, but I agree with the sentiment, Mandy. Thank you. I slept. Yes, he can delete things here, unfortunately. I'm not scared of you.
H2O! Water sucks. It really sucks.
See if I got any coffee left. A little bit left. Thank you for the hydrate, Tom. I was getting a little bit dry there. We got blueberry coffee today. It's one of my favorites. It's one thing I'm going to miss about working there is all the free coffee. But also, I've been stocking up. I should be good for about a year after it closes. It's freaking hailing outside. Oh no. I would say go and dance around it if it was just rain, but hail would probably hurt. Maybe don't do that. I guess it depends on the size of the hail and how hard it's coming down. When's your last day? Supposedly the 30th. Like they've officially sold it as of the end of the month, but July 31st is a Friday, which we don't normally work anyway, so I think 30th is probably the last day. That being said, I feel like that date is fluid one way or the other, depending on, you know, how everybody reacts to the closure, customers and whatnot. Stuff going on with the transition. It may close a week earlier, it may close a week later. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. Like, I talked to my boss about that last week. I said, obviously, I would love nothing more than to walk out of here on July 30th and never have to think about the place again. However, I know there's a lot that's going to happen with the transition that you're going to need my help on. So I'm available. It's not like I'm going straight to work somewhere else. I'm available if you need me. I'd rather not, but I'm available. As long as the pay's there, you know? Now, if they're not going to pay me, suddenly I'm going to be ignoring a whole lot of phone calls, but... You stick with the new company or no? Just wondering. So it's not a new company. They sold the coffee part of our business in 3 different directions. The roasting and packaging part, the biggest portion of it is being sent to an already existing company in Philadelphia. It's Ellis Coffee. It's a big name in coffee. They're basically just absorbing the roasting and packing operations for our customers. And then a couple local businesses took on pieces of it as well, but they're not in need of employees. So the answer to that is no. We were offered jobs with you know, other divisions of the same company, but it's, number one, it's a very, very long drive for me on a very shitty route, especially in the wintertime, that I just don't want to do. Number two, I would lose like a third of the money I'm making to suddenly drive further for a job that I hate. Like, it's just, it's not worth it. Like, the option's there. If I was in a pinch and, oh my God, I'm going to be homeless without this job, I could do it, but I'm just not interested at all. I'll be fine. I'll survive. I'll find something, you know. Like, it takes me about 20-25 minutes on a good day to get back and forth to work now. That's about the extent of what I'm willing to drive at this point in my life. The other half of the company is at least a good 45-50 minutes away, and it's a shitty, shitty route. Walmart. I've been offered. I made the mistake of going shopping on Wednesday, and somehow people that I used to work with, even though I didn't tell them and I've not made anything public, somehow these people already knew. So I hear you're losing your job. You coming back? Fuck you. No. No. Just no. I'd rather be homeless. I did find out there when I went Wednesday, I ran into one of my best friends that I worked with for damn near 20 years. Like, dude's a lifer, has been there. I want to say he was there longer than I was. He's got like 30 years under his belt. And I ran into him. He was on a ladder doing something. I said, "Oh, how are you doing?" He goes, I stepped all the way down. So he's basically just like an entry-level sales floor associate now. And they only took 50 cents an hour off of him to do that. I'm like, dude is making incredible money for a zero-stress job. Like, you done well, my friend. You done well. So do you think they'd pay me that much money if I came back just to be a no responsibility yokel, not having to deal with any of this shit? He goes, "Oh, try it, man, you know?" Like, I could do that. I could go back and just, like, stock shelves and shit. That doesn't pay. Actually, fuck no, right? How'd they figure that out? Somehow, you know, small town, Grapevine, I guess, but yeah, it's a little scary. Hi, Tej. Welcome in, Tej. Thank you for showing me all the wieners in your mouth. Very impressive. They just keep going. It just keeps spinning around in circles, and there's more and more and more going in there, and it never stops. Very impressive. Be a stalker for 38 an hour? Yeah, I mean, if they would offer me a decent amount of money just to be no responsibility, I might think about going back, depending on the shift and the schedule and whatnot, but... Like, I never minded working there. It was the management aspect of it that I hated. It was way too stressful. Darkwolf, yeah, Darkwolf's here. He's been here for at least a couple hours now. Good job, Mav. Have an inside guy and exclusive Hot Wheels for me to buy? Oh, no. I remember dealing with those collectors because I worked the night shift, the stalking shift, like, and I can remember, like, we literally had a process where if Hot Wheels came in, we had to pull them aside and put them in a locked cage before we pulled the toy pallets out to the floor, because if you left them on the pallet, those guys would, like, they somehow knew when they were coming in, and they would be sitting there waiting for them, and they would just, like, completely molest the pallet to try to get to them. Fucking toy, get over it. You're one of those people, aren't you, Sky? If I would have met you at that point in my life, I would have hated you. I hated all those people. Now I don't care. I don't have to work there, so I don't really give a shit. They're ridiculous. No, yeah, I mean, they would be waiting there at 10 o'clock at night for the pallets to, they knew when they were coming in, and they would just like, and they were idiots about it. They would like, they came in a pack of 72, and they would literally rip open the box and just dump all 72 cars on the floor and dig through them to find what they wanted, and then walk away and leave them there, and somebody else had to clean up their mess. Like, you guys are idiots. I help restock the Hot Wheels and I help clean up the mess they make. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. Some of them are okay, but like I watch these guys literally upend boxes on the floor and just leave the mess for somebody else to clean up. Like, no, you're not welcome here anymore. Get the hell out, you know? It's idiots, overgrown children. Too bad you're not closer to the casino they're hiring. I mean, there's casinos around here. There's one maybe 20 minutes from me that I could get a job at if I wanted to, but there's plenty of things hiring. Like, it's there are jobs. It's just deciding what I want to do, you know?
Turn left.
I've done a lot of things at 45 years of age that I don't want to go back to. Job starts off at $21.50 and it's easy peasy. That's not bad at all, honestly. Time to nod off. Catch you next time. Have a nice nap, Ernie. Thanks for stopping by. God, where am I going? Like bendy ass roads. I don't even remember where I am. We're in Oregon. This actually looks kind of nice though. Like on a mountain up overlooking everything. Oh God, what's going on? I'll ask them if I can look and help stock them. They usually let me. It's the assholes who just destroy everything or snatch the cases, run to the other side of the store and leave it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember people doing that too. Like they would pick up the case and go like hide back in the back corner of the automotive department somewhere, and then you would find it like on an empty shelf. You would find these cars just scattered everywhere, like a fucking squirrel. They would just grab it and run away and hide. Yeah, I'll tell you, Sky, you in Denver love to say that there are too many idiots in the world, we need a new plague, etc., 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 and I agree with you 100% on both of those. Work at Walmart for a couple of years. You will completely, like, something about that store just brings out the worst in people. It really does. Walmart sucks. I don't get it. Like, I will go, you know, I mean, I worked at Walmart for 20 years, but even just going shopping there, as opposed to going shopping at, like, Aldi or Giant Eagle or, you know, local grocery stores around here, like, you don't get, it's the same people. It's not like some people go to Walmart and some people go to the other grocery stores. It's the same people. But for some reason, Walmart makes them act a fool. And then when they go to these other stores, they act completely sane and normal. What the fuck? Like, why does that, what is it about that store that brings out the worst in people? I've never been able to figure that out. Will lie about you to get fired? Yeah, there's horror stories upon horror stories. There for a very long time with a lot of people and heard a lot of horror stories, and some of them are true, some of them are exaggerated, some of them are people making up shit to gather attention and whatnot. Let's go back to some of them are true. A lot of them are true, honestly. It is what it is. We did retail at a major vape shop back home for 3 years. I'll never do retail again. It made me hate people even more. I'm just saying, like, there's retail and then there's Walmart. Something about that place brings out the absolute worst in people. I don't know why, but it's an experience like no other. It really is.
Turn right.
Used to go to Walmart after midnight. Every time there were cops there because of a fight, trunks, or a couple of folk fucking in a corner. Yeah. Yep. Former night manager here, dealt with every one of those things on multiple occasions. Never seems to stop.
It ends.
Especially the drunks. Oh my god, the drunks. I'll tell you one of my favorite stories. I was working one night and I walked out to the parking lot, and there was you know how like the very front parking spaces are usually, you know, the handicap spaces. And there's like the jagged lines in between them for like the van accessible parking and whatnot, and then like there was a sidewalk in between them. You know, just the way they're set up. Either way, you can figure that out yourself. But I walked out there and there was a car that was like in the handicap space. First of all, no handicap placard, but it was like over the sidewalk, taking up like 3 parking spaces. It's like 2 in the morning. The parking lot's completely empty except for this car. All right. So I walked out there. I'm like, it was blocking something. I'm like, I need this car moved. So I called the non-emergency police line. 2 in the morning. There is no such thing. It redirected me to 911. They thought it was an emergency. They come flying in, lights blaring, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, whatever. I'm like, I literally just need this car moved. It's blocking access to something. Okay. So they ran the plates. They figured out who it belonged to. They walked through the store. They found the guy. Next thing I know, they're in the front door, right in front of the front door. And I see the guy standing there, and they've got him doing this and the stand on one leg thing and this and that. And they did this for like 10 minutes. Next thing I know, they're putting him in fucking handcuffs. The guy was drunk, completely drunk. They got him for a DUI, even though they didn't catch him in the car, which I wondered about the legality of that. But they took him, put handcuffs on him, put him in the back of the squad car, took him away. There was another cop there. I'm like, okay, that's all fine and well, but you realize the original reason that I called was because I need this fucking car moved. You just arrested the owner of the car, and now that car is stuck there. Like, can we do something? I'm like, I didn't mean to get the poor guy arrested, but it is what it is. One of the funniest things that ever happened the entire time I was working there, I'm like, I just wanted the car moved. That's all I wanted. They ended up arresting him and leaving the car there. Like, the cop had to go over to the station, get the guy's keys, come back over and move the car. Like, that was all I was asking for. That's all I wanted. All right, what am I doing here? I'm stuck on this screen. I'm too busy telling a story. I'm not paying attention to the game. What do we got? We got some potatoes going to Montana, or God, that's a long drive. Being drunk was probable cause, I guess. Yeah, it was. What's going on with this? Go away. Dance, fucker, dance. So that is 1,000 miles. I don't know if I want to do that. I want to haul potatoes back to Montana. That's 800 miles. What time is it? It's about 3:30. I gotta be honest, guys. I think I'm gonna call it there. We've been live about 2.5 hours. This thing's about to kick an ad. Let's throw that away so it doesn't kick an ad. Snooze. I've had about enough truck driving for one day. I really have. Now it's time to navigate St. Louis. Yeah, oh God. I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. Not fun at all. Works for me. Yeah, I've had 2.5 hours about enough truck driving for one day. It really is. Like, I've got my fill of this game. I'm done. Maybe we'll do some farming later. See how I feel. Kind of getting a little bit of a headache, so it's time to go. Got home, nap time. Alright, let's see. Who is on? Anybody we can raid that we haven't raided for a while? No. Definitely no. 100% no. Jesus. All the big streamers on. Can't raid the big streamers. Gonna try my best, but no promises. Yes, farming. Farming's not that exciting. But if I'm feeling better, we'll do an evening stream. I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. I'm getting a bit of a headache, so let's send you guys off to. I'll tell you what, we have never ever rated this guy before. He is a complete and total asshole, and he's playing with other assholes. I'm gonna send you guys off to Gamer Checks. He's playing some Enshrouded, pretty sure Intense and Tej are in there with him. I think Sheppy's elsewhere today, but their normal Sunday thing. Later, bitch. Hey, I'm coming to visit you, buddy. So don't say later. We'll be over there in a minute. All right, guys. Like I said, maybe stream later, maybe not. We'll see. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll announce something in there. I will see you guys later. Peace. Cool, that thing doesn't work anymore. It's just broken.